let's have some fun. So Troy Helming, founder and CEO of EarthGrid. So one of the things that I want to convey here is that I've built a few companies. This is company number 8. I've had 1 failure and 6 exits, including 4 meaningful exits and 2 unicorns. Also, I'm an elite athlete. I've been invited to compete on American Ninja Warrior multiple times. So as an athlete, I'm in shape to build what I believe will be a $1 trillion company and change the world. Why is that? We're tackling some really big problems, including the grid. It needs a $20 trillion upgrade to support the clean energy transition. And check this out, 80%, 4 out of 5 solar and wind farms never get built. Why is that? Lack of transmission capacity. And why is that? Ask a question, trivia here. Who here wants to guess my favorite question? How long does it take to build a new transmission line in the United States? Shout it out.
10 years.
10 years. Any other guesses?
5 years.
5 years? Answer, 15. Why is that? Because of NIMBYs and bananas. NIMBYs, not in my backyard. Bananas, build absolutely nothing anywhere, nowhere near anyone. I got one of those in my neighborhood. How about you? So overhead lines are literally killing people by causing fires all over the world. Putting lines underground, both power and fiber, makes them 9 times more reliable, but up to 20 times more expensive to put in, until now. Here's our tech. We create lightning in a tube, and then we create a miniature sun on the other end, and it turns rock into sand and gravel, which we can sell with no chemicals, hardly any environmental impact. I'll show a quick video here of what it's like, an earlier prototype.
With 10 lightsabers on the front, just kind of vaporizing through all the rock and soil, and then a Mandalorian jetpack on the back, blowing out all the little bits of rock, like cornflake-sized bits of rock, and it can go so fast and so much cheaper than anything else out there. It's the power grid, transmission lines, it's our water pipelines, fiber. There's so many communities that don't have access to high-speed bandwidth.
That was 1 torch from a few years ago. Now we have 8. It's not 8 times faster, it's more like 18 times faster thanks to our synergy bonus. We're not going to sell these machines. Our business model is boom and badass. Those are our products because we have a sense of humor. All right? Think of us like an underground real estate company. We're going to either dig a ditch, dig a tunnel, and we'll either sell it for a profit, or we'll keep it and lease out space and earn revenue for decades. Why now? A lot of reasons. I'll just highlight the first 2 here. We just signed last month and announced an $18 billion joint venture, which sounds insane. It's kind of hard to believe, and it is, right? It is insane. For a startup that only made $500,000 in revenue last year. I'll talk about that in a minute. Also, weather and climate costs are exploding. Here's the JV. For the investors who want to check it out, we have a data room. You can talk to the law firm in LA that negotiated this, but our partner is Enertech. They're an entity of the Kuwait Investment Authority, the world's oldest sovereign wealth fund and one of the largest. They're bringing $18 billion, and they've hired EarthGrid. The joint venture has hired us to develop and build all these projects you see on the map, all those lines, coast-to-coast supergrid, power, fiber, water, and freight in tubes. It's a really big deal, and it was announced publicly a couple of weeks ago. It took us 20 months to put this deal together. It died 3 times, and now it's a binding deal. It's real. All right, we're up to 10 times lower cost, up to 100 times faster. I gotta go fast. 200 patent claims, over 1,000 trade secrets that we'll never patent. Here's an 8-foot, 2.5-meter test tunnel we completed across the bay a few months ago with just 1 torch. Now we have 8. The market's huge, you know that. Here's some of the customers we're working with, includes the U.S. Air Force, Government of Iceland, a bunch of utilities, et cetera, et cetera. You might be asking, how in the world can you get permission to do this? EarthGrid over the last few years has gotten approved as a regulated telecommunications utility in 46 states. It means we can put our tunnels and trenches under any public road. Amazing team. We've raised $50 million, including net capital, crowdfunding. We're in a seed extension round. Unicorn in 5 years. That's it. This is world-changing tech. Thank you.